so much bigger than you, Kirby.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 6th episode of Fit Check Friday, where we talk about the latest drops, trends, and leaks of streetwear. My name is Chandelabra, and alongside me, as always, is Nolan Pelly.
What's poppin'?
Eamon Brown.
What's up?
Not John Holt. And Tyler Doss.
Yeah, I'm here.
Tonight's guest is BHutch. Ben is an Adidas connoisseur and dear friend of the show. Ben, what do you have to say for yourself?
Thanks for having me, boys. It's definitely not checks over. It's definitely not checks over stripes.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right,
That's agreed.
not.
That's agreed.
we can get into that later, I suppose. In tonight's show, we're gonna.
It was a song lyric, just to be fair.
That's true. Drake
Yeah.
said it.
It's true.
In tonight's show, we'll be going over the CDG Dunks, the Easy 500 Highs, and the Triple White Ultra Boost Retro, as well as much, much more. So please stick around for that. But first, an ad roll if we had one. I don't have a random thing to talk about set up, so does anybody have anything? We can talk about checks over stripes. We can talk about checks over stripes. Ben, let's hear your argument for stripes over checks.
I just don't like.
If it's
I
a big
don't
thing.
know. I just think Yeezys and NMDs are just so much better than like just normal. I don't
And
know. I
J's?
like Nike for
What
basketball. I
about
don't know.
what about like Jordan 1s, dog? I mean, come on.
No, but like Jordan 1s definitely are heat. I'm actually
And,
probably
like,
gonna
a
like,
lot
get
of
a,
Jordans.
yeah. I think I'm gonna
Jordan,
get a couple.
Jordan is the
this school
Adidas
year.
or the Yeezy of the Adidas side.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's true.
That's
But-
true. What do you have to say for yourself, Nolan? I mean, Drake said checks over stripes, you know? And you're very, I mean, it's on your forehead, you know?
I mean, Drake isn't right about everything, you know.
Well,
He did raw that porn star and then deny his child for like 3 years. So
oh my god. Anyways,
am I allowed to say that?
I don't know.
Any potential advertisers
well,
will
now
stop
you are.
saying that if there were ad rolls. So
I don't know. Checks over stripes. You got the Air Max. You got the Jordans. It's
both, man.
you got the Tech Fleece. Tech Fleece is next level. Anyways, all right. Moving on to our first drops of the week. Getting into it. I got to change the content screen. And we're going into the CDG Nike Dunk Lows, released on May 14th for $260 retail. God
Yeah.
damn! Released in two different colorways. Both with a black sole. One of them coming in with a much darker scheme, some CDG lettering, a black swoosh, black laces, black lining, and a weird clear kind of plasticky over.
Same stuff that was on the Off-White 5s.
Yeah, okay. And then on the other one, a little bit lighter underneath, no lettering, same black laces, same black inner, same black swoosh. Let's talk about these, boys.
These are a Dover Street Market exclusive. They were the only place you could get them. I'm fairly certain there was a pretty low stock. I'd imagine. I haven't looked at resale, but it's probably like at least double. I wouldn't be surprised. But these are on the higher end of all the dunks I've seen, definitely because they're not SB dunks, the big, thick, swollen, chunky SB dunks that I hate. And I mean, I like that material. I don't know. Did we decide that the material is muslin, or was that just the name of that one Off-White 5?
Oh, I think
I
that
don't know. But I don't know. I kind of like that material, the kind of see-throughness.
okay.
I definitely like the ones without the lettering more though.
Oh, okay. See, I'm big on the lettering. I love the lettering ones. I think those
I
are
was gonna
sick.
agree.
into the lettering.
Definitely.
I love
They're
when
not bad,
there's
yeah, not
words or
bad,
just letters on shoes or like any clothing, really.
Well, if you could make it
Absolutely.
out, maybe, but that's just kind of.
I mean, it's CDG.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
tell it's
No, I
CDG.
get it, but if I didn't but if you didn't know these were CDG,
Now, $260 for a
Yeah.
dunk is
yeah,
a lot.
that's a bit
It's
much.
a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, what SB dunks
Especially,
are
like,
100? 100?
Usually, yeah, the Brazils dropping are 100.
So I mean,
So like it's like a 240% markup or some shit like that.
yeah, that's insane. These are sick. I'm definitely on the lettering side. I don't know. I think I'm. Eamon, what are your thoughts? Lettering versus non-lettered.
I like the lettered version a lot more, just because like I like the white being in the back there. I think that adds a cool kind of like color. But I also noticed on the lettered version that the black kind of textured plastic material is black all the way to the toe, or at least clear.
Mhm.
So I think if on the non-lettered version it was like just one color and let that kind of like sail color just be the background, I think I'd like it a bit more.
Okay. All right. So Ben, if you didn't know, on this show we do flex or flop. That's kind of our rating system. What we talk about with the drops. Just kind of your thoughts on it, if it's a flex or if it's a flop. For me personally, these are a big
I
old
had to pick
flex.
one. Yeah, no, I think this is a flex for me for sure.
Definitely, I think definitely the lettering ones are flex, leaning towards flop on the other ones personally. But
Okay.
I don't know. They're not terrible. I just definitely like the lettering and like being able to have the black on white more than the tan on different colors. I don't know. I
Yeah.
think the black and white definitely looks cleaner. But
Gotcha. Nolan, Eamon, what do you guys think?
This is probably a flex on both of these for me. I like both of these. But also leaning towards the one with the letters on them.
Okay.
I like that one a little bit better.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same. Although I do actually like SB Dunks, but
Okay.
I do think it would have been kind of harder to do with this like material cage they put
Yeah,
on
for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, awesome. Well, moving on to our next drop of the week, we have some Air Force Ones titled the Music Air Force One, released on May 14th for $100 retail. Here, let me throw it up on the content screen. You got a purple sole on these, white midsole with some purple stitching, red air markings on the back, and then kind of a strange sound wave-esque design on the swoosh and down near the swoosh on the toe box. Some green kind of black line, kind of looks like sound waves on the back with what looks like yellow Nike Air branding, and then white laces and a white tongue with some blue accents. Kind of some crazy colors on this one, but definitely a cool design for an Air Force One. I'm
Yeah,
starting to like
these
these. What do
are-
you guys think?
Well, these are actually part of the same series. You remember the Luka Doncic one mids? They were about
Okay,
his like
yeah.
pregame ritual and such. And now these ones are from De'Aaron Fox and Brittany Griner. They lean more towards music as a pregame thing, a hype up thing
Okay.
in their respective leagues, NBA and WNBA. Whereas Luka Doncic and I think Ben Simmons has one as well that are more about like mindfulness and like repeating inspirational quotes. So.
Okay.
And I think there will be more along this series. I haven't found a name for what these are, but yeah,
Okay.
same series. And I like
Cool.
them. They're definitely unique. I like that little mini swoosh down there with like the waves around it.
Any other thoughts on these guys?
I like these. I think that what they did on the swoosh there with the sound waves, that's pretty sick. I would like these a little bit more. Maybe if it just feels cluttered a little bit with that mini
Yeah.
swoosh down there. I think that this design could be cleaned up a little bit, but other than that, I definitely like the theme of it for sure.
I agree with you on cluttered. I think it would make, I think it'd be a sick piece in like a retrofit. Like you throw on like a big old windbreaker, like an oversized like neon windbreaker and some fucking wind pants, and these go hard.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't wear them now. Any other thoughts, guys?
I think if they took the color that's the kind of red, orange, yellow that's around the mini swoosh, and maybe made that the more dominant color,
Mhm.
like how it is on the air, right on the heel there.
Mhm.
I think these would be, in my opinion, they'd be a little bit cooler. But I do totally get what you're saying about the windbreaker fit.
Okay.
Retro vibes.
Yeah, I don't know. These are very much in the middle for me. I can't go flex or flop. Probably leaning more towards
Yeah.
flop personally. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tyler, flex, flop?
Yeah. I mean, like, it'd have to be a very specific fit. There's just kind of a lot going on. I'm not as big a fan on like the big swoosh. I think they could have integrated that maybe somewhere else other than the big swoosh. It looks kind of weird.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I mean, like, I could flex them, but I don't know. It'd be a very specific fit. It wouldn't be like an everyday wear or even like a very versatile shoe for a lot of different fits. Like,
Gotcha.
but I don't hate it. Like I'd flex it the right way.
Oh, okay. Flex it right.
Yeah, I'd flex it. You know me, I'd be flexing right.
Of course. Any other flexes or flops or comments?
Like I really like these, but like I almost want to flex them, like just because they're so specific. But like I usually don't vibe with that on a shoe, but like these are a little bit different. I make music, and so like I feel a connection with these. But
Okay. All right.
at
all
the
right,
same
word.
time,
we
at the
gotta
same
get
time,
you
I'm
trim
still gonna
here.
flop them because.
Oh, okay. Ben, you got a flex or a flop on these?
I think these are definitely just probably a flex if you can put them, like what Tyler was saying, in like a good fit. But like other than that, I mean, it's so hard to put these in a good fit. But
Mm.
I don't know. If it's definitely a flex if you can like get like the retro aspect.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
We should have had, if only these came out last week with a mirror on.
Oh yeah.
True.
Is he an Air Force One guy or what?
Oh, he's
the
a
music producer. Yeah, he is an Air Force
Yeah.
One guy. He was telling me how much he
We're
liked
He's
them
also
after
an
the
Air
show.
Force One guy, yeah.
These are
We gotta
world's.
buy those for a mirror, man.
Yeah.
Or just let a mirror know. He probably has more money than all of us.
Yeah,
He's working.
seriously, he's putting in the hours. All right, moving on to our next drop. We have the Air Max 90 Duck Green Camo, released on May 15th, which is today, for $140 US. Lime green outer sole, white midsole with black accents around the air bubble, then covered in tan camo and green and black and duck camo.
Yeah.
Just not my thing. I didn't like the first duck camos. I don't like these duck camos.
Well,
I just
because on Air Max Day they did the infrared duck camos, which I would say were better than these. I just think the Volt and the duck camo just that ain't it for me. Honestly, I don't think. Yeah. Like
Definitely
other duck
not.
camos have been good with like you want mostly dark colors around it, I think. Whereas you come in with the green and the red, like I'm not a huge fan of it. Also, it doesn't light up. That's just the better picture I found. Although John's not here.
Yeah,
so.
John's not here.
I feel like these might go hard if you're drinking Monster Energy. It would kind
Yeah,
of
the Monster
Energy.
match
All right.
the classic can, but those colors, I don't know.
I honestly like these more than the infrared.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
I thought
It just seems to like I don't know the green is like it's weird, but it seems to work better with kind of this kind of gray and the brown and the tan a little bit better than I thought the infrared did.
I don't know. I just thought the duck camo was the most disappointing Air Max Day shoe of all time. I don't know.
Like emergency broadcast happening on my TV right now.
I hear that a little bit.
I'll turn off the TV. I'll be right back.
Dude, I had like the loudest Amber Alert this morning, dude.
Oh
yeah.
I saw that.
All right, well let's keep on the shoe for a second. These are probably a flop for me. These are a big flop. I don't know.
Big flop.
Definitely. Yeah, these are a flop.
All right.
Yeah, these are a flop for me.
All right.
Although just everybody should know it's a thunderstorm warning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's weird.
This thunderstorm. That is very strange. Nolan, flex or flop, real quick before we move on.
These are a flop, maybe a flex if I was 6 years old. Yeah.
Okay. All right. There we go.
If they were light up, maybe.
Yeah.
I fucked with the Volt so hard when I would like every Nike by You shoe I would make in like middle school and elementary school was like Volt and black. Like I loved that shit.
There you go. All right, moving on to the next drop. We have the Nike Air Presto Red Orbit, dropped today for $130 US. Came out with a shirt, it appears. What?
I'll explain.
You'll explain? Okay. Red on one, blue on the other. I believe these are paying homage to Korea. Right?
I'll explain. Just describe the shoe.
Anyways, red on one, blue on the other. On the sides, I guess, zebra print on the main body of the shoe. Some clear accents. Black laces on just a regular Air Presto. Tyler, you're gonna explain something?
I'm gonna explain something. Yeah, I believe these were for the run up to the Olympics. And as well as like, I mean, you could say the World Cup, but that's in like a couple years still. But that shirt there is the South Korean away kit, so they wear that when they're away. I think it's really cool, and I think obviously the shoes are like made to match with that.
Mm-hmm.
If you look to the next slide, you can kind of flip between them. That shows they're both the same on the upper part. The blue is on the inside of the shoe, and then it melts to the red on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And then the soles, one is red, one is blue. Yeah, these the accent colors resemble the yin yang symbol on the South Korean flag. I think these are cool as hell.
Yeah, these are pretty sweet. I don't know what I would wear these with. I don't know how I would wear these, but they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Yeah. Maybe that shirt, maybe that jersey.
Yeah, you gotta buy the jersey. The accents on the jersey are gold, so it's like white, black, and gold. It's really sweet.
There you go. You guys got anybody else got thoughts on these?
Instant flex.
Instant.
I love
all
these.
day.
Yeah, I like the
These
stripe.
are,
I like the
yeah,
tiger print.
Yeah, and then
definitely.
like on the
Yeah.
OG Presto like silhouette from 2000, man. I mean, come
Yeah.
on,
Mm.
mad nice.
I had
So far.
a little tangent. I had a pair of Prestos for a little while, and I wanted them to be way more comfortable than they ended up being. Like I wore them, and they
I've
were
heard
not
they're
that
pretty
comfortable. They're fine, but like I've worn Yeezys, and they don't have shit on Yeezys.
Well, yeah, Boost is hard to beat.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I've
the
worn.
React Prestos are really comfortable. They look like
Oh,
dog
really?
shit.
They do
But
look like dog
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people buy them for like casual work shoes. I've heard,
Oh, okay. All right.
like when you don't need like non-slip or something.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Tyler, how are those shoes you have that look like Prestos? You said they were pretty comfortable from last week.
Yeah, they're pretty comfortable. Yeah, they don't have. It's not even like React or anything. It's just whatever the
Mm.
normal like foam Nike uses. But they're pretty comfortable.
Mm.
It's kind of got that sort of comfortability on like. It's got like a sock inner, so it kind of blankets your whole foot. So it's pretty
Yeah.
comfortable in that way. Very hot though.
Oh,
They're,
okay.
they're a winter shoe. They're very warm.
All right.
But yeah,
I know we have a ton of
these are
drops this
cool as
week.
hell.
These are very cool. We have a ton of drops this week, so we
Flex.
got to get through them quick. Flex or flop. These are probably going to be a flex for me, but I don't quite know what I would flex them with.
It's white or black.
Okay,
You don't have to
alright,
match the
alright,
tiger,
alright.
I'd say.
I
Nick?
agree. Flex.
Flex. Okay.
Yeah.
Yan.
Oh, you already know this is a flex.
Oh, okay. All right.
Definitely.
Eamon.
Normally I'd say flop, but if it's just gonna be a flex, because I just don't trust people who wear tiger print or leopard print, you know,
Okay.
stuff like that.
All right. All right.
Not leopard print, maybe not so much.
All right.
But tiger print.
All right, moving on to our next drop. We have the Stussy X Nike Zoom Spiridon Cage 2, released today on Stussy exclusively, Stussy.com, for $160 US. A gray kind of steel outer sole with a black cage around the, I assume an air pocket of some sort, and then the same fabric kind of mesh upper in all black with a black swoosh. Black heel tabs, black laces, black everything. These look way older than the other ones did. I don't know if that makes sense. They look like somehow more of a dad shoe than the weird oat ones that came out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still not a huge fan of the silhouette, but I like these ones better. I mean, like I usually fuck with sales stuff, but I just wasn't really on the wave of those first round of Stussy Spiridons that dropped on April 3rd. I wasn't really, especially the metallic ones. I hated those ones. But I mean, it's hard to go wrong with just like black and gray, so not the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. I actually went for these. I took a fat L. So that's kind of
The
disappointing.
t-shirt's still available, I think.
The t-shirt? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I got a
It
t-shirt
says,
for
like,
trying.
It's like increase the piece in the Nike. Like,
Oh,
block
yeah,
Oh yeah, I
font.
saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go cop that. I don't know. Kind of bummed I didn't get these. We talked about it on the show a while ago, and I liked the points that Eamon was making about the really low key flex summer shoe. So I was kind of looking to hop on that train. Didn't work out. So, and I'm not willing to pay resale on these, which is going up like crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Wait for mail day.
These are for sure a flex from me.
I mean, I wouldn't personally wear them, so I guess technically that's a flop. But I don't hate these.
Okay. All right. Any other thoughts on these guys?
So flop from me.
All right.
That's it.
The flop. That's all.
It's gonna be a flex for me. I actually really like these, and I do like this kind of sail colorway more, but I do like the black and gray. I think it works really well here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
agree.
sail colorway
Definitely
is a flex.
I think it's flex.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ben, I promise we'll get into some Adidas soon. I promise.
I know. I fast forwarded a little bit. I saw it coming.
It's been all Nike thus far. All Nike
Well,
thus
they're the
far.
ones dropping shit.
Yeah, they are dropping
Yeah,
shit.
that's true.
Speaking of which,
That's
moving
definitely
on.
Moving
Moving on to the Nike LeBron 7 Media Day. Releases tomorrow for $200 retail. These are the different colors on each joints, right? They switch.
Yes,
They're
the one
alternating.
You can see the right foot is purple, and then the left foot is
Yeah.
the Laker gold.
So
And then you can see there's a picture of the sole I included there.
oh, see,
For
that's
like
cool.
the weird kind of and I'm assuming it's alternate on the other.
Yeah, it is. You can see the toe boxes. Anyway, so purple or orange sole alternating on or yellow sole alternating on either
Laker
side, and then a Laker gold, and then a white kind of midsole area with the LeBron 7 air pocket in a clear with a splatter paint of some sort, either gold or purple, and then a lot of yellow and gold and purple going up with a white swoosh on both, and then alternating laces, kind of that cool different shoe on each foot look that's been kind of coming in for a while now, and then is finally hit into the stretch. These, just let's hear some thoughts.
Yeah, these are obviously Laker colored because
Mhm.
LeBron plays on the Lakers. They're called Media Day because he wore them during the league the prior to like the media days and shit you have to do. He wore these before this season, which it surprises me that they took this long to come out because I mean he had his pair like pre NBA season, which is like summer, so
Mm.
or like fall, but
Mhm.
I know they're out now. I mean, I like them because they're Lakers colors. The LeBron 7 is a pretty solid one. They've been doing a lot of LeBron 7s recently.
Mhm.
I think they're all right. I don't hate
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
I'm a fan of the long air pocket, like in a
Yeah.
97.
I'd probably wear them as a basketball shoe, but that's about it. And I
Yeah.
can't ever see myself wearing like a purple and gold basketball fit ever. So, I think for that reason it's probably going to be a flop. Though I do appreciate the alternating colors. I do.
Definitely a flex on the court though. If you pull
Yeah.
up with these, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pull up with the Mamba fit.
Yeah, whole Mamba
These
fit.
ones.
I mean, these are LeBron 7.
No, I know. You pull, but you gotta pull it. I mean, anyways. Any flexes or flops from the rest of you guys?
I mean, I'll flex them.
Okay.
I feel like these are pretty dope, but like it's gonna be a flop just because like I'm not super into the Lakers, and like these would just be so hard to fit with anything else. Like, just doesn't really make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a
Alright.
flop for me.
All right. Moving on to our next drop. We have the Yeezy 500 High Tyrion. Tyrion.
I think so. Yeah.
Tyrion.
Looks like it.
So-
Releases tomorrow for $220 retail. The Yeezy 500 has caught some flack on the show before. I assume that the Yeezy 500 High will catch even more. But let's hear some thoughts.
Well, as a flat giver, I honestly I like the highs better than the lows.
Wow.
I saw
Really?
it with South Park feet. They weren't this
Wow.
colorway, obviously, but like, I don't know. I just think they look better. It complements it more. But that being said, I really hate this colorway with like the brown and like the blue bubbles of like that horrible neoprene material.
Yeah.
Like the blue and the brown ain't it for me. I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
my
Chief.
God.
I don't know what Kanye's on.
Yeah.
DMT. You said that in a song, right?
I mean, it's probably DMT. I guess we'll throw it down to our Adidas specialists down on the bottom right.
I gotta agree. This is it's extremely floppy for me. Like I don't know. Like I'm a big like 350 boost. Like 500s are like there. I'm not gonna buy them. But like especially with a colorway like this, it's just so painful to look at. As an Adidas enthusiast, it's so painful to look at. But
I think
That's
I
just
think
me.
these are pretty bad. They're a flop. These are just like a worse version. Like, I guess this silhouette, not specifically this colorway, but this silhouette is just like a worse version of the Yeezy Desert Boot, which
Oh, okay.
I think
I was gonna say this
the
is a
Desert
boot.
Boot just-
This is
Yeah, it is.
graduated
This-
from a
this is
shoe.
boot,
This is
yeah,
a
yeah.
boot.
Yeah.
This is absolutely a boot.
It's got the pull thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Honestly, I like the single color, like all the way through, like the one color wash over, like the whole shoe versions of the 500 highs. I'm like not that opposed to, but
Mhm.
this is just the worst.
Yeah, the blue and the brown and the black.
The
Oh.
blue and the brown and the black, and like the sole looks great, and I think it's supposed to be black. Like
Honestly, you make that blue the same brown that it's surrounded by. You're good. That's a good shoe. probably
Be
a
fine.
flex,
Yeah.
But like this is just putrid.
Okay,
like-
so we'll kind of.
Putrid
I
is a
guess
good word for that.
future. We'll switch it up. So 500. I want to know everybody's opinion. So 500 rather. 500 high flex or flop that first, and then flex or flop this, though I'm pretty sure I know the answer. So the 500 high for me is going to be a flex, but this colorway is a flop.
Yeah, same for me. Ditto.
Okay.
I mean,
all
like, there's not a lot of situations I'd wear the 500 high, but it's not. I'd wear it over the 500. I'll tell you.
right. Okay. All right.
I agree.
Okay. All right. Eamon?
If I had to pick a like a Yeezy boot, I would like either pick I think it's the 750s.
Well,
Or
yeah.
like, or there are just so many other like cooler like hype boot kind of shoes that I would go with before a 500.
Okay.
So I kind of like the lows, but I'm gonna flop the highs, and I'm definitely gonna flop these.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, you were gonna say something before I cut you off.
No. It's definitely. I agree that the highs are probably better than the lows, but definitely the colorway is just complete flop. I don't understand why the blue is even with brown and black. It's just.
Yeah. And yeah, and I'm guessing I already know, but lay it on me. Lay it,
It is a flop. It is a flop, sadly.
All right, is the 500 high a flop?
The 500 high, it's tough. It's really in between for me.
Okay. Because I know
I'd have to see a really good colorway on it.
I know you're a big 500 fan. So, and you had brought up like those pink ones, kind of off pink
soft visions. I was really into those.
Yeah. So if
And
they
I-
did
I-
that in like a high, would that kind of tickle your fancy?
That I don't know. I feel like those are supposed to be a low, especially with that color. It's
Yeah, there'd be a
just,
lot of that
kinda
color.
bright. Yeah.
Anyways, okay. All right, moving on to our next drop. Oh, baby. The Adidas Ultra Boost 1.0 Core White is retroing on the 17th for $180 US. This isn't actually them. Noticing that.
It isn't?
No, they have a black sole. Black sole and then triple white on everything else. Yeah, the very bottom is black. But anyways.
Outsole.
Yeah, the outsole. I mean, these are the original Ultra Boost. They're so clean.
Yeah.
They're so everybody knows my thoughts on them, I think, at this point.
I mean, yeah, they're just clean as hell. You can't really.
Yeah. I guess I'll throw it down. Ben, what are your thoughts on these? As I don't know. Do you have a pair of Ultra Boosts?
I don't. I was hoping to get at least a 1.0. I'm not sure about the 2.0. They're okay, but I like the original better. But like you can't go wrong with a white shoe. I feel like an all white shoe.
That's true.
So
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
definitely a flex. But
my dad, who doesn't show up at my house ever, showed up at my house today. And I was like looking at these for some reason, and he was like, "Oh, you like those?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he looked over like to my shoes, which are on like a little thing over there. And he's like, "Don't you already have them?" And he went and grabbed like my cream Yeezys. He was like, "These are the same shoes." And now I just can't stop thinking about how they're kind of the same shoe. And they serve the same exact purpose in a wardrobe. Like the
Well, yeah, the color white.
the color, but also like the runner, the shape is very, very similar. The full boost. So anyways, regardless, these are a crazy flex from me, and just and you have any thoughts on these?
Pair Ultra Boost.
Oh, major flex. These are perfect in every way. Like
Okay.
These are dope. These are dope.
Okay.
They're gonna get dirty fast because every single
absolutely.
thing is white. I mean, the outsole's black, which I actually appreciate on the real ones. But this was, to be fair, this was on a website that had an article about them, so it's not on me.
Yeah. There you go.
No blame goes to me. But yeah, I only have the one pair Ultra Boost. Well, I think they're technically 4.0s, but I mean, it's pretty much the exact same thing across. I think look wise. But yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty comfortable. I have the Game of Thrones joints, but the triple white, you can't really go wrong with a triple white shoe.
There you go. Eamon, I know you're thinking about trying to go for these. That maybe seem to have faded. What are your thoughts on them still?
We'll see.
Okay.
Well, I'll hopefully be able to go for them, but if I do, I might resell them or hold on to them for a little while and see what happens to them.
Okay.
Just because I do really like them and they're super cool, but they're like an all white shoe, and I feel like I might mess it up. So if there's money to be made there, I might try to sell those.
Okay. All right.
Anybody know what the stock is supposed to be like?
No idea. Anyways, flex all around. Flex all around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
All right. Moving on to I think our last drop of the week, May 21st. We're getting a Nike Dunk Low Brazil for $100 US. We kind of reviewed these last week, so I guess I'll throw it over to Ben. Ben, what are your thoughts on these?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan of like yellow, but I'm
Mhm.
not sure. I don't know. I don't know what I'd put in a fit where I'd have green and yellow.
The Sprite
Um,
The
dude,
Brazil
yeah.
fit, just like a
If you
Brazil
went,
T-shirt or something, like
yeah,
a
with a nice
flag T-shirt.
Brazil like
Yeah,
shirt. Yeah, if I was like, I don't know, I like a
that's it
soccer
though.
event and I was trying to
Yeah.
flex a little bit, but I don't know. I like the style of the dunk low anyway, but the colorways, it might grow on me depending. But
Yeah, I think it was a kind of a flop all around from
Yeah, I
everybody. I
don't. The
think we're kind
Brazil
of on the
color is
same page.
a bit
This is
much.
better. So the image we looked at last week had the colors switched with no white. It's much better with the white midsole and the white laces. I think that's kind of helping it, but it's not enough to turn it into a flex. I don't know.
Honestly, if it was black and yellow or black and green, it would honestly be a pretty sick shoe, and I think I'd be able to put it with a lot more stuff. But because it's green and yellow, like I can't. What am I gonna put it with? And it's got to be like kind of like a specific green in a sense, probably a less specific yellow, but like I don't know. They are cool, but I just don't have anything to put them with. Kind of like what Ben was saying.
Yeah,
And there's
I
not a lot you could put
picture.
them with.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just
no.
overall, it would like
I
has to be
picture
Brazil
these.
or lemon lime or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I
I'm
picture
sure
these
if you
in
had
a
like a Sprite or Brazil fit, like that'd be cool.
I see these only this shoe. Someone is wearing only this shoe and a Brazilian flag as a cape.
Yeah.
And that's it. That they're not wearing anything else.
Oh, okay.
I think my issue with these is like they should be like that you would rock them as like the star of a fit. So you would wear like these and then all black everything else. But they're not cool enough to carry an entire fit. Because like, what are you gonna wear that's green and yellow? So like, it doesn't really have a spot. Like the chunky dunkies don't fucking go with anything, but they also carry an entire fit. So like, I don't know. These aren't hype enough to do that. These are gonna be a flop from me.
Yeah, these are donkey balls.
Mega
Yeah.
flop.
Okay. We're getting mega flops. And I think that's it for the drop. So we're on to some fits. Fits for the week. Starting it off with a Reddit fit from u/ars ex machina. A little techwear action. Looks like some ACG joints. And then
I don't know what the shoes are on the left, but the ones on the right, they're the Vapor Max. I want to say they're the acronym Vapor Maxes.
the
That's
acronym
what it is.
Vapor Max.
Yeah.
And then just a lot of black and a lot of Gore-Tex and a lot of
Yep.
straps and techwear and
Yep.
going all the way up. Black sunglasses and everything. What are you guys thinking on this fit?
I mean, yeah, it's a techwear fit.
Yeah. I think it's
There's what
cool.
you
I
can
like
say
the
about it.
Gore-Tex
Yeah, no, it's
Gore-Tex
pretty
cape.
cool.
Is that like
Gore-Tex
a cape?
poncho, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's like a poncho.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It looks kind of navy almost, but I'm sure it's black.
Mm.
It's pretty cool, but yeah, you'd have to. I feel like like if you took any one piece from these outfits, maybe excluding the shoes, like you would have to commit to like full tech wear. Like each piece, I feel like is full tech wear. Like my guy's got those like strap jogger joints on.
From Instagram.
I feel like you could probably just
Yeah.
rock like a t-shirt with those, honestly.
Yeah, you probably could.
It might probably have to be like baggy, and if you're gonna do it with like a black and gray, maybe it's all white or all black or something. But I think it would work.
I like the the switch up, kind of going to the predominantly white shoes in the fit on the right, because it blocks out nicely with her hair. But on the left, I think it would have been better if the colorway was the triple black version of those ACG joints. I think it would have it had a little more continuity to the fit.
Yeah, like I feel like the fit on the right, the ladies' fit is kind of a more understated tech wear, whereas my guy is going all out. Like he's got the poncho, he's got the strappy joggers, he's got the haircut, he's got the shoes. Like I'm sure he's probably got like the tactical vest joint like under the poncho. I wouldn't be surprised.
The Nike crossbody with a piece in it.
No, but like the one that's like the one like. I mean, that's a Drake line, but like the
No,
one
I
Drake
know.
wears that is like almost like a fucking mag holder if you were going on like a CIA op or something. Like,
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Yeah, the left one's definitely Detroit Become Human, and then the one on the right is just Detroit. um, which whatever. So on the show, Ben, we give a letter grade, just like school. This is we're teaching people the fits. So I guess we'll do one for the left and one for the right. I'm probably giving the left one like a B and the right one a B plus A minus. I had to throw down a grade. Tyler, you want to go with you?
I think it's like B's all around.
Okay.
Just like
Alright.
a solid B overall.
All right, Eamon?
Yeah, I'm gonna say a B for
Okay.
both of them.
All right. Yan?
I'm gonna say B. I love these fits, but I think the shoes should probably they could go harder.
What would you change them out with?
That is tough.
I feel like you
Honestly,
could replace
the
you could
dude
replace
could
the left
benefit.
with an acronym Presto. Any
Yeah,
acronym
I was gonna say he
Presto.
could benefit with
Yeah.
but the black ones would kind of hit, or like, well, the black and yellow ones would match with the other shoes. So
Yeah.
either way, not the pink ones.
I
I wouldn't wear the blue and pink ones.
I think he has better options with those. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine.
obviously,
Yeah,
if there was
fuck it.
infinite money, right?
Yeah.
But I think you have better options than those ACG. And then would you replace the right shoes as well?
Those are alright, but I think those could probably also be switched out. I don't know what I would put in place of them.
In my dream fit, I switched those out for off-white Vapor Maxes.
Okay, yeah, no,
that'd be crazy.
understandable.
That'd be crazy. Anyways,
Yeah.
Ben, you want to throw a letter grade on these?
B's all around. Maybe higher B on the left side if he went triple black on the shoes. I just think
Yeah.
he probably tried to throw the gray in because the poncho,
Mhm.
but I think going black would have been better. But
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, boom, B all around. We'll move on to our next fit, which is going to be another one from Reddit u/IKBK official. He's got a kind of retro fit going on with some Jordan 1s, some cargo
Those are the
pants.
Gym Reds.
Yeah, they are.
Jordans.
The gym reds, the some straight leg cargo pants, nice windbreaker with a little hit of red on the pocket, and then some yellow on the bottom, and then a nice beanie going on. What do you guys think on this? I like the retro vibes. I'm a big fan.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a cool fit. Although I mean, obviously these are probably the shoes the guy has, but I would have tried to go maybe with like the first class flight Jordan 1s, the ones that are like white with the yellow accents. I feel
Mhm.
like it might have worked better with the windbreaker. Because like the windbreaker, what I get from the windbreaker is black and yellow, not like black and red. But
Yeah.
overall, it's a pretty dope fit anyway.
I think the
Looking good.
red on the pocket hits with the red on the swoosh. I mean, if in a perfect world you remove the yellow, I don't know what you replace it with. Maybe white. Maybe
Yeah.
like a white strip right there, because then you get some blocking going on where you have only 3 colors. But definitely got to work with what you have, I guess. Any other thoughts on this?
No, solid.
No, solid fit.
Solid all around. Yeah.
Given
So
some
letter
grades,
grade.
I'm probably a B minus maybe. I don't know. Tyler?
It's a B plus, I think.
Okay.
I like it. It's clean. It's simple.
Eamon?
Yeah, I give it a B.
Oh.
Yeah, B
All right.
minus. I like the windbreaker. I do like those Jordans, but I kind of wish I could see maybe a little bit more of them, just the way the pants are
Yeah.
cuffed.
So
Yeah.
what
Something with a better cuff or something.
I think it works here. What do you guys, or how do you guys like styling your Jordan 1s? Because there's a lot of ways to do
I think
it.
I want
I
you to
think
see
it
the
looks
whole
good here
motherfucker.
because he's got like a baggy windbreaker on,
Mhm.
so it's kind of just it fits better. But I like to style mine where I can see like the whole.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you
things.
to be able to see the whole motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I do it with like, I don't really do it with like cloth, like sweats kind of joggers, or at least I haven't yet. I
Mhm.
like to do it with more like twill, like cotton type, well, not cotton, like twill,
Mhm.
like, jean or cargo, like a more rigid fabric like he has on. And then I don't really limit myself on whatever's on top. I just kind of try and match it up with the whole
Okay.
outfit.
All right.
Windbreaker, shirt,
Yeah,
whatever
I'm a
it may
big
be.
I'm a big fan of seeing the whole Jordan 1.
Yeah.
I think when people wear it with like this and jeans and stuff, it eats the shoe.
Yeah,
Which is
you gotta
kind of
taper or cuff.
Yeah, I mean, like just wear a dunk if you're gonna do this. But anyways, I don't know. He does it well. Nolan, grade?
Well, we were talking about the shoes. Just
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like that. I would give it a C+ just because of the pant and the shoe and the jacket integration. I
Okay.
love the jacket, and the shoe is great, obviously, but like I think the pants could easily bump this fit up a whole letter grade.
Okay. All right. And Ben, you wanna take us
Probably
out?
gotta agree. I'll give it a B-, but I think the pants are a real buzzkill. I like being able to the whole retro. I think definitely looks a lot better than baggy over it. But
Okay. All right. Yeah. So moving on to our next fit, we got one of our own, Nolan, coming through with the all black Stussy fit, with
this
some
is like
white
This
shoes.
is like the Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, this is yeah, for sure, for
This is
sure.
all the stuff you can get from Urban Outfitters.
Anyways, what are those? Yeah, what are those shoes?
What are those on feet? Are those the ZX 4000s?
So those are the Young 96, the all white.
Oh,
okay.
really?
All right.
Adidas originals.
Oh,
Definitely a retro vibe on those shoes for sure.
yeah,
They're like
so
a dad shoe.
96,
For
right?
our audio listeners, he's got the Adidas Originals, triple white, kind of blocky. You want to say the name one more time for me?
They're the Adidas Originals Young 96.
There you go. Some cloth cottony Champion joggers, mostly black with some white and gray stripes in the middle, and then an all black Stussy logo sweatshirt. One on the breast, one big Stussy logo on the back. We'll hit this with some. I mean, this is the Urban Outfitters fit. This looks clean. You can wear this anywhere.
I love those pants. That's definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta look into some of those pants.
Okay.
Pants,
I love
pants look very nice.
is the main panel black or like a dark gray?
So it is kind of like a dark gray.
Okay.
Still, I still
yeah.
like them.
All right.
And then with the Stussy hoodie.
Yeah.
Stussy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never.
no?
I never know how to style Champion, but this goes well. This works. I don't know. I struggle with
Champion,
Champion. I don't know why. I'll probably give this fit a B, an easy B, because you can wear this in the streets. You can wear this, quarantine. This looks very comfortable.
Simple.
Oh,
Yeah. Tyler, you got a grade?
Yeah, it's an A-.
Okay.
Definitely for sure.
A
I like
minus.
it. Very simple, very clean.
Eamon, you want to hit us with a grade?
Yeah, I'll give it a B+. I do like that hoodie.
Okay, there you go. Boom. We grading ourselves this week?
Are we?
I don't think so.
We don't have to. We don't have to. Ben,
I'll let the people speak.
Ben, you
I'll
wanna
give it a B+. I love Champion and I love the hoodie. I love the shoes too. All of it. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Very simple.
Yeah, the shoes do look comfortable. How would you say they are comfortable wise?
Oh,
Like, pretty
they're
good?
definitely very comfortable actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
Boom. All right, moving on to our next fit. We got Tyler with the Yankees fit coming back.
Yankees fit V2.
Yeah, Yankees fit V2. He's got some black and white Jordan 1 mids.
Yep, those
Mids?
are mids. Tuxedo mids. Yeah.
Little bit of twill jogger looks
just-
like, and then black shirt and a Yankees jersey going on up top. I'm a big fan of this fit. It
sir.
flows well. Flows very, very well. You got the nice tapered bottom, and then the Yankees jersey is a little bit oversized, a little bit flowy. Keeps your proportions, on point. So, I'm a big fan of this. You guys got some thoughts?
This is my first
Just-
J's I ever got.
First Jays. Shout out to the first Jays.
Just love the black and white color
$60.
scheme. I hate the Yankees, but I'll give it to you. I love the black and white color scheme.
There you go. Boom. All right. I guess we'll just hop right into grades. This is probably a B from me. B for sure. B for the fit. C- for the floor. You got a vacuum.
Yeah, it's not my room. It's a laundry room. That ain't on me.
Eamon, I guess we'll go right to you. Skip over Ty.
I'll give it like a C+ for the fit, but I do like those shoes. I like the blocking and it kind of looks almost like the reverse of, I think there's another colorway.
The
Yeah,
twist,
but
the
I do
high
like this
twist
one more.
women's shoe. that just
Yeah,
came out.
yeah, the women's shoe, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like these a lot more. I like the dominant white here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a question actually. Do these shoes have on the tongue? Is there a hint of red, or am I saying that wrong?
You're tripping. That's something
that-
behind.
in-
That's
I
a
think
Tide
that's
bottle.
the
Yeah, that's a
orange.
Tide bottle.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
tripping.
Yeah,
no,
you're
it's,
gonna
it's
Oh.
like
model.
it's exclusively white and black, like all
Okay.
the way around.
Word.
There is no
Yeah.
third color. Like
I'm gonna
Oh,
give
he's
this
got
fit
him
a
right
B
there. Show
plus.
him. Hold him up for the camera. There
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
camera, these were
Boom.
$60 because they were technically used on Goat, but they came in like you couldn't see any signs of use. So like not even on the sole. This is all my shit, but yeah. First J, $60.
There you go.
Like the
Boom.
materials, like it's just nubuck and like probably not fake leather, but the cheapest leather there is. But I don't give a shit. $60. Fuck.
These are definitely fire shoes, and I think they just bring the outfit together like so well.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Ben, you got some. Ben, you got a grade?
I'd give it a B plus. I think I love the shoes. I think they do bring the whole fit together, and they just like even with the pinstripes, and then it's all black pants, and then it leads right to the J's. It's definitely a really good fit.
Boom. Yeah, Ty, you always do a really good job of keeping consistency underneath and then throwing things on top, so you get a little bit of layering and you get the continuity in the middle. That works out really well. But moving on to our next fit, this is me. This is me. This is my it got warm outside and I needed to bust out a fit to walk around the neighborhood. So yeah, this is what I threw together. Any thoughts on this?
Casual, very very casual.
Yep.
I like
It
it.
is very casual.
Yeah.
Quarantine.
Like the absolutely classic Chicago blocking J's with a flannel. Like there's like the bread flannel and there's like the rookie of the year flannel that everybody like always wears with their shit. You got it on lock right here with the Royals.
There you go. Royals need a
I
flannel
love
now.
those Royals, man. I love those fucking game Royals.
Thank you. Moving through, I guess we'll give it a grade if you had to.
It's a B. Very
B?
very solid, very casual.
Thank
League of
you.
Legends t-shirt.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
you.
that. That was a great
Ooh.
event. Anyways, Eamon.
Oh, the League of Legends t-shirt. That's gonna be a C minus for me. I know my thoughts already. Nah, but you were talking some shit on the game Royals at one point.
Yeah.
I was just disappointed to hear it. I was just disappointed
No slander.
because these are fire,
Okay.
and I like them a lot more than the Royal Toe.
Mm.
So yeah, I'll give this fit a B.
Okay, but C minus for the League of Legends shirt.
Yeah, C
I
minus.
tried
with
to
League of
cover it
Legends.
up.
Never
I
mind.
tried to
Fuck
cover
the
it
B,
up.
Fuck the B. C minus. C
Okay,
minus.
all right. Yeah, and you want to go for it?
See, okay, you tried to cover it up with a flannel. That's my one gripe. But I think the bottom half of this fit is like an A.
Okay.
The top half, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Okay. Not a flannel fan. Not a flannel fan.
Actually, you know the glasses are pretty dope.
Yeah, I like the blue
That's
and the
one of
glasses.
All right. Well, no, you have to help me find
They're
something
fire,
because
they're
I have had some troubles styling these game royals. Just some
Just
issues.
Oh, I
blue,
got you.
man.
I know.
I've got some ideas.
Okay. All right. Let me know.
Yeah.
Ben, you wanna throw a grade on it?
Whole fit B, but I definitely agree. I don't know what gripes you have with League of Legends, but I just hate that game with a burning passion.
Oh, okay.
So C on the top half, even though I love flannels, and then definitely A on the bottom. So they'll
There you
equal
go.
out to a good B.
There you go.
So.
All right. So there's some work to be done. Moving on, we got a viewer submitted fit. Fit.
Couple fits.
Couple fits? Oh, okay.
It's two
Yeah,
different
it's
Oh,
very
it is
fit.
two different fits. Look at that.
The same shoes, same colors, mostly.
Same colors, yeah. Got the let's set it up on the big screen. Get the feel of Tyler. I believe you called them donkey stompers.
Dino stompers, donkey stompers, disruptors, whatever you want to call them.
Okay, there you go. Red and white feel on the bottom, all black everywhere else. Kind of a little cherry sticker matches in one of them. In one of the fits on the ground. Big fan of this fit. We've been talking about it.
Though,
yeah.
it is.
It is.
It
is. Yeah.
Put a sticker on the ground.
Yeah. Maybe it was just tossed there. Anyways, big fan of this fit. Any other thoughts?
A couple of solid fits. I think I have that Adidas shirt.
I think you do too.
Yeah, no. So that used to be my shirt. I gave her that shirt.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Classic.
Definitely looks better on her.
Yeah, I think.
Shoes.
Those the red and the
Bring it.
black is always a solid thing to go for.
Yeah, for sure. For
And
sure.
then the white works with the Adidas stuff on the left.
Mm. For sure, for sure.
Couple of solid
Um,
fits.
instead of giving it a grade, let's go left or right. Try and switch it up a
I
little bit.
I like the left just because of the white accents with the sole of the
Yeah.
Dino Stompers.
I'm a big fan of the left. Big fan of the left. The right one's good, but the left is sick. Eamon, you want to go left or right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the left too. I like that
Okay.
one a lot more.
All right. Nolan, if you, I mean, you can
I'll-
hold your peace if you'd like.
I'll probably say the left, just cause Three Stripes gang. But I do like the right one very much, and if I had to give it a letter grade, A++.
Oh, there you go. Had to throw it out there. Ben, you wanna finish it out?
Left,
Okay.
undoubtedly. Obviously Adidas, but I think the white sole of the shoe definitely goes better with more white in the fit.
Mhm.
So
Here you go. Boom. Awesome. Moving on to our next fit. Nope.
Nope.
We got
You said a couple of fits, so I was like, oh, there's another one. But no, you just meant in that slide. We're on to the
In that
news.
slide.
Yeah, on to the news. Big
You
deal.
need me to take over here?
I can go with this one.
okay.
7-Eleven
Well,
dunks
yeah.
have been canceled. Which is a
I don't
tragedy
know,
because when
honestly,
you
if they were ever confirmed fully,
they were a little bit
Nike
confirmed.
never said anything. I mean,
Oh,
they were
come
supposed to
on.
be an Olympic thing. Do you know apparently there's more
Yeah.
7-Elevens in Japan than America?
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That
It's
makes
like a
sense.
Yeah,
big
so
thing there.
part of the reason why they got canned was that they were not seen as very popular with the like American consumer market or whatever. But even though they'd be really popular with the Japanese market, my
People will
question
probably get it
is,
at
do you think people will be more interested in these now that they've been canned than they were before? Do you think there'll be some sort of like
Well, if
outcry
they're
and they'll return?
if they're never released, then the few pairs that do exist, I mean, there's at least one.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll be mad expensive because that's how it goes with dunks, like
yeah,
the Heineken
exactly.
joints
Well,
and shit.
yeah,
but, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. These were never like officially confirmed. I'm still on the fence of like if they're an actual
Canceled,
official
Tyler.
thing, honestly.
Canceled.
They were never confirmed.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't like them.
This is
There's a
disappointing
lot of
because I think
color
these are
going
fire.
on.
I
do
don't
these,
like
honestly.
these. I'm not a fan
How
of
can you
these.
not like the Brazils and then like these?
I
It's
don't know. I
just a
like
lot
I
of
like
weird.
the orange. I like
color.
the orange, and these are SBs, so they're chunky. I like that a little bit, and it's got a gum bottom.
Swollen.
I do like the gum bottom. I think those hold up pretty well, and they look good even if you like, walk over a bunch of stuff. So
Beat the shit out of them, yeah. Ben, what are
Yeah,
your thoughts on the
well, even if you
7-Eleven
walk in 'em.
dunks? What are your thoughts
I
on the
wouldn't be
7-Eleven
surprised if
dunks?
the gum bottom. was-
personally, I would have rather had a Circle K dunks. I think the colorway would have been a much better.
Irving gang.
I mean, for what they did, I mean, it's definitely kind of a flex if you can get if that's actually like a real shoe. Like that's definitely like, I mean, you could probably sell that for quite a bit because somebody's gonna want it and just flex it. So
I mean, word on the street was if you walk into a 7-Eleven with these on, you instantly own the joint. Instantly.
Yeah,
They just have to
probably.
hand over the
That
D.
That is how it works.
Yeah.
If these aren't a real shoe, I'll be sad. If these are a real shoe, I'll be happy, and I would flex these. Even though we're not saying flex or flop, I'm flexing.
Yeah.
these.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
all
I'm
right.
flexing these.
These are
7-Eleven.
flop.
You know how many countless times I've been just night runs to 7-Eleven. If I was
Yeah,
wearing
you
these
did live
shoes,
close to like the one we have here.
It's interesting that these were coming with the Olympics. That's very strange.
Well, it's owned by a Japanese company. There's more in Japan than America.
Yeah, but like the
the
Olympics,
Olympics were in
sponsored by
in
7-Eleven.
Japan. Well, the Olympics were in Japan.
No, yeah, they
And
are.
it's the first
they are in Japan.
Olympics. Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe we'll see him
Japan
come around
says
next year.
Well, and this is also the first Olympics with skateboarding as an official sport. So
Oh, okay.
They dropped an SB dunk. Yeah.
There you go. Skateboarding
Yeah.
an official Olympic sport.
Yeah.
No, these
Well,
are
yeah.
these are kind of trash. I'm not a 7-Eleven fan. I mean, I'm with Ben on the Circle K. Circle K's the shit. Irving all the way. But they would have been cool if they came out. They would have been cool. It would have been cool just to have like a 7-Eleven dunk. I wouldn't have them, but for it to exist, as a kind of a collector's item.
I don't know if they have like, special competition skateboard shoes they have to wear, but it would have been cool to see someone in the Olympics wearing these, competing. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool. All right, well, we're moving on to the next our next news, and I think I have to give it over to Tyler for this one because I have no fucking clue.
You can flip between this and the next slide. It's same shoe, just different views.
Okay.
Let me hit the notes. These are done by Fragment Design, which they have a pair of very sought after Jordan 1s, which actually are coming up later in the random section. But these were designed by Hiroshi Fujiwara, who is like the top dude at Fragment. These were actually originally for the 10, the Nike The 10. Nike had both Virgil and Fragment, or Hiroshi Fujiwara. They had them both do the 10s. These are Air Max 1s technically. I wasn't sure if it was 90s or 1s, but apparently it's 1s. And yeah, they went with Virgil, obviously, because those are the ones you know.
Mm-hmm.
But these are a sample of the Air Max 1, the 10, that never came to be. They would have been Fragment Design. I like them. I like black and gray.
Did these just surface?
Yeah, I think he just dropped a photo on his Instagram.
Oh,
or
okay.
actually, this is a little old. Like May 5th was the Sneaker News article. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I like them.
Yeah, I like them. I definitely like them. But the issue is like compared to the 10 we got, like this isn't anything special. And I know it's just a sample, but I mean the 10 that we got are so crazy fire. And just like these are all right. I don't know. They're fine. They're fine shoes, but I don't really differentiate them from any other Air Max 1. To a large extent, but you can tell on some of the off-white stuff that it's just crazy. But if there's any, I mean, you guys got thoughts on these?
My mind is pretty blank on these. I just don't really have anything to say about them. I mean, they're just like, they look like a regular shoe.
Yeah.
Not really anything.
It is
about
interesting that there was like a competition for the 10 line. That's super interesting because I mean, all you ever hear about is the off-white, and I mean, off-white Nike is just
actually went into production.
Yeah, is a staple now. Was there anything in the article about like how they chose Virgil over Fragment?
They probably just liked Virgil's designs more, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I definitely like to see more. I don't know why there can't be like just one, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they could have just dropped these under a different name. I think they would have sold. I mean, black and gray will always sell.
Yeah, for sure. Very cool. Interesting that there was another. There is another.
I'm wondering, are there 9 more? That's my question.
There probably are somewhere. But yeah. All right, so moving on to random for the week. We're starting off with some boots for snowboarding in the Fragment 1 kind of colorway.
Sort of. They're kind of I don't know, whatever the black and blue colorway is called, but these are technically called the Nike Vapin, vape with an N on the end, Royal Snowboard Boots. Vapin Royal Snowboard Boots. So they are officially Nike. They're not some weird shit you find in China.
Yeah.
That's actually a snowboard boot. There you go.
Huh.
Some dude said he missed out on the royal toes, so he busted these bad boys out to take a picture. Thanks to Blashko on Reddit.
I'd like to see the fit pic. I want to see the fit pic.
Yeah.
The snowboarding fit. I knew Nike made snowboard boots, but I never knew they made like Jordan 1 variant because that's very obviously a Jordan 1. Like
yeah.
It's got all the design accents. I want the Chicago ones though. Where's my Chicago snowboard boots?
I'm sure they're out there. Look up Vapin Chicago.
Oh god. Any thoughts on these? Any would you rock them? Would you rock them?
It's gotta be a flop. Only a flex on the mountain. Only a flex.
Okay. Yeah, but a crazy flex on the mountain.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially on the white of the snow, you know.
Yeah.
It'll be fire.
Opera ski. Pull up in your Jordan 1 snowboard boots and just it's over.
Sure.
Now, can you? I know we talked earlier about not eating the shoe. It seems there's a lot of shoe to eat on this one. You think you're throwing? We were talking about not eating a Jordan 1 with like the pant of a shoe or the pant. With the cuff. Yeah, I don't think you could eat it. I think it's too much. Too much to swallow.
Yeah.
Guess so,
Anyways,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Those don't
of
fit in the
eating
blender.
shoes,
Yeah. All right, so we're moving on to the next one.
speaking of eating shoes,
My
Eating
God.
shoes. Oh
Dogs.
no.
Dogs,
Oh
Did
no.
them dirty.
those are the
Oh my
culprits.
god. They knew what they did
Oh,
too.
no.
You can tell. Or at least the one on the right definitely knows what they did. So
100%.
for our audio listeners, some dogs ate some Yeezys.
These are citrons, I
The
believe.
Citron 350 V2s. Just ripped a nice big hole in them.
Yeah.
You said that dog on the right said you know what he did. I think the dog on
I
the
think the
left
dog
know
on the
what he
left,
did.
yeah.
He's playing dead. He's trying not to.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't have done it. I died. I don't know what you're
Scolded.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The things
Yeah,
that
this is a great tragedy. I mean, there's worse colorways that could have been demolished, but I think they were like this dude's like first Yeezy, so
Oh
an L.
no. That is an L. I wonder what the most expensive pair of shoes eaten by a dog is. Like, did some dog get like a hold
Sky's
of
the
some
limit,
pigeons
honestly.
someday and
Yeah,
just
pigeon
like
or, like,
absolutely
unions
ruin
even,
it?
like-
Yeah. Pair of or off-white ones, and they looked exactly the same afterwards.
Yeah.
If you have dogs, keep them away from the Red Octobers, bro. Just
Yeah. You gotta have like a raised display for your shoes.
You get one of those boxes that get advertised on Instagram all the time.
Oh,
Flip
drop
the
front
flip
boxes,
opens
yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, tragedy for the Yeezys. Moving on, we got Tyler.
We've got a Tom Hardy quarantine fit. I mean, I was gonna put this in fits, but I decided throw it down in the random.
Okay.
We got Tom Hardy picking up some what appears to be giant leaks.
Yeah.
From the store.
He's got the leaks.
He's got like what looks like some superstars or just some like Adidas 3-stripe like tennis shoe runner kind of thing. He's got some kind of watch on there. It looks like a pretty nice watch,
That's-
but
The
and
big
just, I mean,
face.
where this might be like this might be a Christopher Nolan production because he's got Tom Hardy with a face covering, so you never know.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
never know if Christopher Nolan's involved somewhere, but yeah, just thought. What are the thoughts on the fit? I like just the camo pants.
I will
Oh,
shit
yeah.
on camo until the day I die. Honestly, I hate camo.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know
dude.
why. It doesn't work for me. This is pretty cool though.
No,
Like, this is fine.
It looks like he's gonna do some like he looked like he's on break from like a carpentry job or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pandemic because like he doesn't want to like breathe in like the insulation or whatever.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he.
He's
was
got
doing
the
some
he's
work
got the
on his
N95
house.
Yeah, this
mask
picture is
on.
actually before.
Yeah.
This is
before
from
all
months ago.
this.
Legend has he still has those leaks.
Yeah.
Oh,
The leaks even go bad? Who knows?
tasty.
I don't know.
I don't eat vegetables.
Okay.
Fire fit.
Fire fit? Okay. All
Fire
right.
fit, yeah.
I like that T-shirt. I don't know what it is, but it's very. I mean, it's a white T-shirt.
Probably
but-
says like
just,
Hardy
yeah.
and Sons like carpenter.
It probably
It's the
does.
uniform. He's just one of the
Yeah.
workers.
It's such an average fit, and then he's just
It's
got
not even Tom Hardy.
the fattest rolly of all time.
Yeah, he's definitely got like a several $1,000 watch on. Tom Hardy definitely seems like a watch guy.
Oh,
Like not
yeah,
a
for
bust down
sure.
rolly kind of guy, but like the
Like a
stuff that's like even more expensive.
A
because
fat,
it's
big
rare
face
type stuff.
rolly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean Tom Hardy with the fit. Moving on, we got. Is this the linens?
These
With
are
some
the linens.
Blue laces.
Well,
they come with
apparently,
those?
Like they're gray. Like it's like people were. I saw a lot of people like very surprised when their linens came, and they're like a lot more gray than blue. Cause like Yeezy with their photos, like their photos never really look real. Like they always look like they're on a mock-up. Like even like on the website, it looks like a mock-up. Like it's
It probably
so
is a
digital.
mock-up. Like if I'm
Yeah.
honest.
Like,
when
yeah,
I
but
pulled
these are
that
really gray. They
image,
definitely work with like the light gray sweatpants now, though. Although you're
Yeah.
still wearing like the PP yellow shoes.
It's still
Yeah.
the sock liner and the laces, at least on my screen, still look like a robin egg blue,
Yeah.
It's
like a
mostly gray,
baby
though.
blue.
weird.
The stripe is definitely gray for sure. Like no doubt about it, the stripe is
It's
gray.
definitely the same color.
But I
No,
I
it
would
looks the
hope,
same.
but it doesn't
Yeah,
look the
it
same.
looks the same.
I can't see, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
it's the
That-
same
okay.
color.
To be fair, my color
Like,
vibrance is at like 1,000.
Look on the left shoe. Look on the left shoe. You almost can't tell where the sock liner end and his pants begin. Like,
Oh, see, that's not true for me. I can
Oh.
see the exact. It's very
I mean,
clear.
you can kind of see it.
I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know.
you have some weird vibrance on.
Yeah, I
it.
do have the weird vibrance settings. Here, I'll bring. No, I
Yeah.
can't.
Eh,
It
not
definitely looks less blue up against the pants right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Mm.
It
I
blends
think I wish they were just gray. I think this would be mad cool if they were just gray.
Well,
And there's got to
they
be
are,
some blue
is what
hues
I'm
there.
telling you.
No,
Eh,
in.
there has to be. I don't know why it's so different,
Yeah.
anyways. I think the
Yeah.
linens, and again, they always look so much more yellow in person. Like the
Yeah.
butters looked when they first came out looked so like mild, and then you see them in person.
They look really green in person.
In person, they're
It's-
neon.
yeah.
Strange.
Yeah, very strange. These look like the color butter more than
they do
Like
look like
the
yeah,
butter,
butters.
but it's still just a bright yellow. peachy
Yeah.
Yellow.
Are these a cop, Ben?
I don't know, cause like I'm looking to get like another pair of Yeezys, but like I don't know what to get, cause all of them, like the ones they've been dropping, like they're all like different
Same
versions of
drop.
the same thing.
Exactly.
It seems like,
Mm,
It's
but like these are like
deeper,
something
some
new.
of them are
Like
yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know,
Jump off the easy.
probably not a cop.
Yeah.
Do you have zebras already? If you don't, get zebras.
Yeah, that's what I was actually thinking of getting. Is
Well,
the,
They're
there's
restocking.
There's like rumbles of a restock. Yeah.
Yeah. Zebras are thinking about restocking. I don't know. These are fine.
Yeah.
Cool. They're
I mean, I think
Yeezys.
it definitely works with like a light gray sweatpants.
Did we get? I hope it got into the slideshow. I don't think it did. Did we get the 350 sample that got leaked today? The friends and family.
No.
Those go so
We'll
hard.
throw it in.
We'll talk in it next
those
week.
are
Yeah, we'll talk-
those are strange. Yeah.
You don't like
next
those?
week's random. Next week's random.
All
Whatever.
right,
don't
we'll talk
know.
about it next week. We'll talk about it next week. Going into we got the fragments. Fragments
These
popping.
are the fragment design Jordan ones. These are
These are
very
crazy.
expensive.
Yeah, these are
I
crazy.
mean, they're not that crazy, but well, my theory. This is my theory on why they didn't make the heel cup black on the Royal Toes, is because the fragments already have the black heel cup, or the blue heel cup,
Mhm.
and I meant blue. And like they're famous for like the logo is like stamped into the leather on the heel cup, so they're like famous for the blue heel. That's why I think they didn't do like the normal toe color blocking with the blue heel.
I'm just thinking
Yeah,
I
these are
get
good.
I get
These
the
are good.
light.
As their own on their own thing. They're very nice.
I'm just thinking I get the leather paint out and make myself some fragment ones out of those the Game Royals.
Certainly could. Yeah.
I could. One stamp and a little bit of what is it? Aglius? Agalius? Angelus, whatever it is. Some leather paint that I would fuck up the entire shoe with.
But overall, the fragment ones are dope.
Oh yeah. I mean it's a black toe. It's the Chicago blocking to the Royal Toe is, the black toe blocking to these. They're gonna be fire.
We talked
Now-
about like pants and Air Jordans earlier, and this is probably as baggy as I would style my Air Jordans.
You can and it
if I'm gonna be
honestly,
honest.
the bagginess doesn't matter as long as you stop.
As long as you can
above-
see him, yeah,
above the
exactly,
shoe.
yeah.
Like because he's got like a cuff.
I mean, obviously you don't want too much of a stack on your pants,
Well,
but these have a pretty good stack, yeah.
Hmm.
And I think this is probably what I would
Okay.
to the most I would do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know the big cuff over the Jordan 1 is kind of a style that's been coming in recently. But I'm definitely a fan of the cuff. Cuff is sick. Yeah, Ben, instead of getting another pair of Yeezys, have a pair of Jordan 1s.
no, I was
Yeah.
actually I'm not. Before I buy another pair of Yeezys, I'm looking for like a solid pair of Jordan ones, like to
Kawhi
cop. I
54s.
Whoa.
Kawhi 54s.
Nah.
I'm gonna
UNI.
get a retro one high, but like I don't know
Yeah.
which one yet. I just
Mm.
don't know which one.
Sick. Jordan Bachelor
Wow.
episode 2. Jordan Bachelor
Yeah.
episode 2.
Possible.
We did a segment on the show where Riley said he wanted to buy a pair of Jordans, and so we all came in with our proposals on what Jordans he should buy.
That's sick as fuck.
Yeah, there you go. Jordan Bachelor 2. And is that what else do we have in random? Is that it? That's it? All right, that is
Nobody's
it.
sending anything in.
Nobody sent anything in. It was a rough week. But
We
anyways,
all had a lot to do this week. We were
hey, I
swamped.
did. I was swamped. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching Fit Check Friday episode 6. More to come next week. Ben, thank you for being here. I appreciate it quite a bit.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem. Sure you'll be back on the show at some point. Maybe a Jordan Bachelor episode at some point. Sounds like it could be possible in the future. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Check us out on all social media platforms: YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. All of it's in the description.
You get your podcast.
Everywhere you get your podcast: Apple Music, Spotify, Stitcher, fucking wherever you can get it. VOD of this will go up on our YouTube tomorrow. Clips from the show go up almost daily. So make sure to check those out. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Any last words from the peanut gallery? Last words? Sugma. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys for coming out again. Ben, thank you for coming out one last time. And after I hit this button, we are out. Any last words? 3, 2, 1, and we're out.